the 5 killers that harm your eCom brand if you're a D2C founder. Now, I've spoken to hundreds of founders in the D2C space. I've actively consulted over 50 plus brands, and my case studies, my testimonials, they speak for themselves, right? Now, the reason why I'm able to give my input and it actually has some sort of value is because I've taken brands from 100K a month to 7 figures a month. And the process in itself is the same across the board, right? Although each brand has a different product, the structure, the strategies behind getting first order profit and growing the profit margin in the P&L sheet month over month comes with the same variables. So a lot of brands or a lot of founders don't know their numbers. That's the biggest mistake. You don't know what your profitable CPA target needs to be. You don't know how to raise your overall AOV on the front end. Time and time again, I see founders just run campaigns to one specific SKU. They don't know how to test properly following the scientific method, and they're relying on agencies to test for them. So what that agency does is they outsource to a junior media buyer. They throw random stuff at the wall, do a lot of tests with no meaning, and hope it sticks. Whereas with my approach, we're a sniper. For every single test, we're getting valuable data inputs and we're improving the overall funnel, whether it's making better creatives, landing pages, offers, you name it, right? That's kind of the mindset behind it. So the number one reason why founders don't know their numbers is because ultimately they were never taught to analyze their profit margin, right? Founders do a great job of building products, building brands, but they're not really focused on the finances, or they don't come from that CMO, fractional CMO background, right? Whereas when you partnered with me, right, you're basically your fractional CMO. I'm coming in analyzing the health of the business, looking at unit economics, looking at health as far as profit margin, your P&L sheet, what can we do, what areas, what fat can we trim so that you grow your profit margin and you actually have an eCom brand that's doing 30% net profit. Whereas other brands are at 10% net profit, right? They're doing $1 million a month, but like I said, they're only taking home 100K, right? The goal here is we want to maximize for efficiency, but also you want to be set up for an exit. If you ever choose to one day leave your brand, right, retire, you want to sell your company, you want to at least get all the work you've done in the past. You want to get at least a 5 to 8x multiple, bare minimum. Because then at that point, I mean, you would have wasted all that time, all that stress. You're better off working a corporate job or getting a 9-to-5 job. So I say this to say the first step is we want to know our numbers, because we need to know, okay, how much cash flow do we have to invest into inventory for the next quarter? How far ahead can we plan? Money that needs to go into product inventory, new product releases, collections, you name it, right? That's kind of where our focus is. The second mistake I see is, I covered this already, but it's outsourcing. The reason why you don't know your numbers is because you're too busy outsourcing to other agencies and you're relying on that agency to grow your business, right? If we look at the agency relationship, an agency is only making money from the amount of clients they're signing. So it's not in their best interest to ultimately take care of you. They're just focused on securing an agreement for 90 days. And the reason why a lot of agencies are struggling is because they deliver a terrible service and their customers churn every 90 days. So then they're in a cycle, a rat race of, oh, I need to onboard new clients because these X amount of clients are going to leave. Whereas from my experience, we deliver such good work that our average LTV is 12 months for any customer that signs on with us. They're staying with us for a bare minimum of 12 months because we're helping them fix the bottlenecks that actually move the needle for their business, which is profitable unit economics, increasing LTV, helping with collection drops, helping with these other back-end details not a lot of agencies cover. The third bottleneck that I see brands struggle with is they believe at $3,000 a day in ad spend, or $3,000 a month in ad spend, as I should say, they have the luxury to diversify across Facebook, Google, TikTok. Time and time again, I see, okay, a brand spends $1,000 a month on Facebook, the same brand spends another $1,000 on TikTok. They're trying to diversify too soon. When in reality, I mean, the main focus is focus on one single channel, try to get to $20,000 a month in ad spend, try to exhaust your funnel, and keep everything simple. There's no need for you to A/B test or manual test, right? Start off the gate, focus on hitting a gross margin of 75%, get your AOV to at least a minimum of $50. From there, you can go broad, utilize dynamic creative tests for your creative testing, and then now focus on areas outside of your business, which is the funnel. How can you make better creative so that you can get cheaper traffic? how many compelling offers can you make so that your conversion rate increases? Can you A/B test your landing page destination page, right? Those are your focus. You don't need to invest into UGC. You can test with static images, expand the concepts, right? Build better offers, build better post-click experiences. That is going to do more for your business as far as raising your overall AOV, lowering your CPA, growing your profit margin, than simply ABO, manual testing, doing a bunch of interstack and hoping that works, right? I'm not saying ABO is terrible. I mean, I use ABO, but at a certain point we start off with broad, validate an evergreen offer that has a gross margin at 75%, an AOV above $50, and then from there, once we have that winning concept or that winning funnel, then we go up the vertical and then go ABO testing for efficiency. But I say this to say a lot of brands or a lot of founders don't know what they're doing from a media buying perspective. They're just throwing random ad dollars at the wall hoping it sticks, which in reality, that's not how you scale in 2024 as far as operating an e-com brand. Now, the fourth bottleneck that I see across the board time and time again is founders neglect organic presence. The benefits of having an organic community, right, posting on socials, is you're going to see a lift from paid ads. You're going to see cheaper CPMs. You're going to see higher LTVs. If you're a brand, you've barely been around for 5 years, yes, it's going to take time to build the organic presence. But I've seen it with other brands that have been around for 5 years. They've invested into the organic side. It yields such a higher ROI in the long term. Because some brands, right, their average CPM is $15, $20. Other brands that have that community that have been posting for the past 5 years, their CPMs are like $5, $8 on Facebook in a competitive industry. So I say this to say, right, you have to take a step back. You have to know when to invest into the long-term play, and organic and building a community or building a Facebook group is going to do more for your business in the long term than just relying on paid media to grow your business. Paid media only amplifies your business. It shouldn't be the catalyst that makes or breaks your business for revenue. You should already generate some sort of market fit organically where you can turn off ads and you're at least netting 20, 30K revenue, right? And then as a byproduct, when you run ads, right, you're basically amplifying those incremental sales. And you have that organic presence to now continually acquire brand new customers or continually expand LTV with consistent collection drops. The fifth bottleneck I see is founders are super slow of implementing feedback or making changes to their business. Speed is the name of the game. The biggest brands that I know that I work with that are scaling, that are doing $1 million a month in revenue minimum, they're fast. They communicate fast, they operate fast, they make changes very rapidly. If you want to succeed in business, it's a game of speed. The faster you're able to make iterations, the faster you're able to make changes, the faster you're able to hire terrible employees, you're going to have higher upside on the back end for your business. You're going to get results faster, you're going to get data faster, you're going to get the right individual faster into the business. So I say this to say, if you're looking to scale in 2024, you need to eliminate unnecessary efficiency or inefficiencies within your business. Stop working with terrible employees, stop working with terrible agencies, stop allowing yourself to not know your numbers. This is your business. Nobody's going to care more about your business than you as a founder. So with that being said, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you want an in-depth breakdown or you want the exact protocol so that you can build in-house for an exit, check out my website at scalevelocity.io. And if you're looking for the exact steps and you want the implementation pathway into your business where you have the systems to build in-house, right, feel free to book in a call and speak directly with me. I'll catch you guys in the next one.